Alright, so tonight, um, nothing really too major. Just want to share some things with you guys. Two books, uh, one book, and a manga series. Uh, see, I guess I'll start with a manga series. This one's called Fairy Tale. If you look at it, it looks a lot like One Piece on the inside. Let me see. Let's see. Oh yeah. Alright. Well, it looks a lot like One Piece. The anime, there's an anime for it, but I haven't really gotten around to it. But basically, it's like a mixture of. This is my first impression. Like a mixture of, I want to say, One Piece, based on how it looks, and I don't want to say Avatar, but Avatar, but because there's a lot of magic involved. It's not set in traditional Chinese setting. It's set in a vast world setting. That so the that along with the fact that they go on ships a lot and there's a lot of water around, obviously. If you like One Piece, you'll probably like Fairy Tail. I mean, I'm only on volume one, and I'll update you guys as time goes on, but uh, so far so good. And I'm reading that, and I'm also reading Trinity Blood. It's about vampires. Well, vampires that eat on other vampires, cruiseniks. I watched the anime about 5 episodes before I couldn't anymore for one reason or another. Governmental circumstances, but um, Fairy Tale is pretty good. I would recommend it. If you're looking for something for magic, looking for something new. So, people don't really read manga as much anymore. I know a few of my friends they don't as much, as far as I know anyway. So, but for those of you who want to read something other than manga, I would recommend the Wild Geese. And this one is put forth by, Tuttle Publishing. And before I get into it, Tuttle Publishing, they make a lot of very good Japanese reading materials, and study materials. Let's see, is this? No, that's not. Okay, take these for example. All right, kanji. If you want to learn kanji, pick this up, and the flashcards I mentioned. But you can also make your own. Uh, this carries the 1006 essential characters arranged by grade, and the 1945 general use characters assigned by stroke order. Good stuff. I read this about every other night in conjunction with the flashcards because I think I've said this before, but kanji is a very big part of the Japanese language, as you already noticed. Chinese characters, but it's difficult for some. For me, it's always been a little bit easier because it's like reading, but you're looking at a picture. You know, there actually are, as they're Chinese characters, they're somewhat pictures of what they represent. Let's see if I can get an example. Going here. Okay, all right. Take this character for example. Din. Din. We all know electricity is what? Din key. So you see the character up here at the top is the character for rain. Ame. Think of it as a radical. And under it you see the radical for that denotes electricity. So Din key. Or in this case it was just Din. You know. But Tuttle excuse me, Tuttle, this right here. And also when I was taking that Japanese course, what really got me was the conjugation. So this, also by Tuttle, came in really handy. This shows you the affirmative present, past in the plain form, mas form, imperative, te form, conditional, presumptive, volitional, and negative, and all that other good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, but anyway, back to the Wild Geese. This story, I can sort of relate to it because I haven't gotten very far in it. I'm only on chapter 5. But it talks about a student who, even though he studies and works really hard, he does a lot of walking on his own. When he's not studying, he does little, independent, just walking about. He walks a pretty long way too. He was on a very steep, I believe it was a mountain of some sort, and then he makes his way back, and he eventually sees this girl he likes. But when he sees this girl he likes, he starts to bow to her a lot. He sees her like every day, and as far as I've gotten, she actually had to move away because she got. I think it was she got married to some cop, some corrupt cop or whatever. But anyway, as I said, I haven't really gotten too far. I've been studying and getting ready for these next courses. But the thing about this, it's written with a fair size print. It's not very tiny print. If you've read the story, The Tale of Genji, that very very small print, it's not like that. And the chapters aren't very long either. It's probably about 2 or 3 pages per chapter. At the most so far I've seen is about 6 pages, five pages, but it's pretty good. So if you don't want to read manga, you want to get more into the traditional Japanese feel, definitely pick this one up. Get started, and then that's when you should move on to other ones after you get finished with this one. To like Issei Monogatari, The Tales of Genji, even some Chinese ones, like my personal favorite, Journey to the West, which is sort of what the original Dragon Ball was loosely based on. But yeah, as you can see, I got my yukata on. I ordered this not too long ago. It feels kind of weird though. I don't usually wear something this nice just around the house, but around the apartment rather. But apparently it's what they provide in ryokan, Japanese traditional hotels. Um, so you can sleep in it. But I'm not gonna sleep in this because I really don't want to ruin this. Um, hang it up. And plus, I don't know where to get it washed. I mean, this doesn't look like something you would just toss in the washing machine and wait for it to dry out. But yeah, it is raining. It's thundering. Shoot, hang on. Oh, it's really coming down now. So I want to go ahead and finish the video before the not gonna knock on wood, but yeah. So fairy tale, Tuttle Publishing, Wild Geese. Stay safe.